It a lot for October 2019. Have you noticed how fast time is moving? Today is already Thursday. Well, for me now it's Monday, the 14th, and it seems like just yesterday it was Monday. The higher the frequency, the faster time moves until there is no time. Anyway, I was going to write this article at the beginning of October, but life got in my way, and here it is October 10 already, where it's 14. Yesterday I felt a large shift of energy. The energy was so strong it almost knocked me out. I think I felt the opening of the 1010 doorway a day early today. I received an email that explains what I felt yesterday. Here's the link. The event draws closer. On the 10th, I guess that I was not feeling quite good. The full moon energy that occurs on October 13, 2019 is already in effect. This moon ushers in the Jewish festival of Sukkot, which is a harvest festival. This is also the time period when many people all over the world are having harvest celebrations. Not all over. I love the season of fall when the trees starting turning all different colors. It's not everywhere. They are very beautiful here in the Pacific Northwest this year. We had our first frost of the year this morning. It's cold here in Seattle. Did not notice that the war in Syria was activated again on October 9, 2019 on the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur. This holiday is considered the Day of Judgment. Are we in the final judgment period? If so, we are at the end of the 26th chapter of Revelation. Blah 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 blah. In my Bible it says that at the time of the end, the energy of the dark will rule for a short period of time. And I thought she said April they were gone. And still, there's still darkness here. Tell you what, I guess that this never end. This all a play, the dark and the lights, all the same damned thing. Play if the heart is here, bluffing, lying. We have been in this dark time period of the past 3 years. 3 years, madam. We have been here for eons. If this kind of energy for eons. What 3 years? Many people have been judging everything, including themselves. Then only your master can judging us, is it? Our country has become divided because of the battle between the Republicans and the Democrats. United you stand, divided you fall. Blah, blah, blah. We have witnessed a process of mass corruption, including financial scandals, sexual misconduct, and still she doesn't judge, is it? And there's a difference between judgment and observation. Observation is a point of view, a perception, and judgment sometimes is a type of what I would call discrimination, when you have no reasons to judge, but you judge just because you don't like certain group of people, you don't like certain culture, you don't like certain whatever country, whatever, then you will judge because the problem is in you, not in anything else that you see. And observation is another thing. You do it because you want to make things correct, you want to undo a wrong. and the mistreatment of immigrants and children that had to come out into the open so everyone could see how corrupt our world has become. People had to wake up so they can now start to change that energy to one of love. Amen. But please don't come here to tell, oh, the dark person has gone. After that, oh, they are here still. And I tell you what, they are still here. They won't give up the battle easily. And it's up to the heart here to think for themselves and not to succumb to temptations, to anger, to hopelessness, and to rage, whatever, to fears, because all those feelings are based on fears. So when you don't fear, you try to have peace within yourself. Go to nature. I tell you, go to nature in a walk, barefoot, to try and have a kind of equilibrium in your mind, to try and drive out all of those dirty thoughts in your mind caused by hopelessness about what to do if your problems. Sometimes you have no problems, it's just things that can be solved. The 20th chapter of Revelation talks about a leader who comes to power and then goes to visit Gog and Magog. My understanding is those two countries are North and South Korea. Didn't that happen? Trump went to North Korea right after he came into power. He also became friends with the leader of North Korea. And Gemini is friend to everybody. Gemini just put a neck. Gemini has many faces, many facets, and he's Gemini. So what to expect from Gemini people? Gemini, if they see that somebody has something to offer them, they will kiss your feet, and behind your back they will just whip you. Then the Bible says that people will march across the breadth of the land until they come to the whole land of Jerusalem. Didn't that happen with all the people who walked across the land until they got to the U.S. border and tried to come to our land? And since when USA is Jerusalem, madam? Since when? I didn't think this way. I never thought that way. Jerusalem is supposed to be in the Middle East, between Africa and the Middle East. That part there, nothing to do with Occident and North America or Americas, whatever. Nonsense, this will delete. One of the main themes in the past 3 years has been the refugees coming to our country and the treatment of these people, especially the children. We was kept hearing of the desire of our leader to build a wall. Well, that's the judgment. Then she turned around and says, I am not gonna judge. The Bible says that during this 3-year time period, light will come down from heaven. I don't think so. The alien wrote the Bible, wrote all the others. The alien who caused all that. And then people come here and think that they are ascended master, light masters. That has definitely been happening. We have had massive waves of light hitting eyes in the past couple of years. So what? It's alien. Oh my gosh. I don't believe that up to now people still wonder what is that light, this light up there. God, Batman, Superman, who? This light continues to raise the frequency of Earth to that they call it catalyst. They say it because they want to activate and test your minds, your hearts. Of course, they come to activate the idiots here who don't know how to control their emotions and go about create problems, wars, rapings, mothers, even of children, of their women, of their children, of their parents. No, this is what they are here for, to activate the seventh catalyst. And still the idiots, oh, the light, oh, it's God, oh, it's alien, nonsense of these people. All of this light has affected the bodies of many people. Yeah, it's not for good, madam, now you know. It's not for good, they're not here for good. It's just that you have, there's a lot of, now I say a lot. One today, I have felt about 2-3 here where I am. Last night, there was hovering around here on the room. The cat was frightened. I asked it to get away, to go away. He went inside the car, the wardrobe, and stayed there. I took it away with vinegar and salt water. I don't care. I just tell him to get out. I don't care who you are, whether you're good or bad. If you are evil, you please get out of it there. Get out. Go back. Leave me alone. Okay? Leave me the hell alone. All of this light has affected the body of many people, and it has been very painful at times. Now you know why you still you still sing the praises of those beings. Those entities are no good. They are Saurian. They are Saurian. I know. They disturb me also. Many of the times, so when I'm alone at home, there's nobody. 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m. And I call them coward, ask them to get the hell away and to be a man and come when there's somebody else. The last paragraph of the 20th chapter of Revelation talks all about the great judgment. It says that the book of life will be open and God will judge the people. Who is God? God is just a machine of creation, at least to me. We are all part of the God force. God is within us, and many of us have been doing much judging in the past 3 years. We need to stop judging before we can move into the new heaven and the new earth that the 24th and 22nd chapters of the Revelation talk about. Nonsense. All these revelations come from the same people that you are judging about, affecting people with their lives, with their spacecraft, whatever, lady. Judging is the same as to criticize ourselves as well. And why you do? I don't like people hypocrite, they do, but they still judge themselves through others. It's also complaining, argue, anger, and being very negative. And then why you do? Some people don't know how to have what they call they don't know how to look at themselves on the mirror and then have a self session and to correct themselves. They just go about judging people who judge people who pass an observation, judge people who complain. Let the people alone. Let it go, because this is a tool from which they feel more safer to be like this. People have to have an outlet to let go of how they call pent-up emotions. When you have pent-up emotions inside, you want to let it go, so you need to have an outlet to let it go. So that's where come criticism, there where come what the people call negative emotions and all these things. People need to let it go, let it go, and after that cool down. Okay, but doesn't mean that you are a bad person because you criticize a thing that is wrong, judge a thing that is wrong. You're not bad. You are just passing observation, and you have all the right in the world to do so. Much judgment has been directed against President Trump and other leaders. You're very... The woman, I think this lady is Gaga, I think she's already senile. Because the woman talk about the top about these people, politicians, that about immigrants, and now she turn around and talk bad about Trump. What is it? Make up your mind. Which side you wanna be? I think these negative thoughts have held us in bondage. And then that means you also in bondage. What? You are very negative. Do you want to be free? Then stop judging and think of your heart. Yeah. I hate people who tell, do what I say, not what I do. I think that we should start from us. You cannot go out and tell, hey, you must do this and that. You cannot be this and that. All started from us. Everything started from us. You need to be an example, a model of example to others. You're not just passing, lecturing, and proletize all that. We need to act it up and not just tell people what to do. I don't like that. That's dictatorship to me. I don't like that. The galactic wars that started millions of years ago and in the Orion constellation are now over, and the light has won. Yeah, the light has won, but the war here, if the dark energy that is inside those people around here still go on. There's still mother go around, evil things going around. Nothing is changing. But slowly, I hope that it will change slowly, because peace starts from each of us. Peace is within. When you see a bad energetic person, keep away from that person. Even if you have to go inside a room and lock yourself, just stay away from bad energetic people. Basically, we are free. There is no one holding us hostage now except for ourselves. How are you sure? How are you sure? Do not trust the old lady. I wouldn't. I still think that they are around here. There's not much, but there are some. Some, I don't know what they want, what's their intention. I really don't know. I need to find out what's their intentions. However, if that energy that's around you, that follows you, makes you sick, makes you feel nauseated, headache, gives you headache, like today there's one here, give a terrible headache, I need to ask it to go away, because it's very pushy, trying to push their ideas into people's mind at the point of giving you a headache. So you need to accept, you need to show your authority and tell them to go away. You are not interested. The Star Wars movies were based on fact, Hollywood style. The planet that the Dark Lord destroyed in the first Star Wars movie was actually the planet Neptune. That's when the planet became frozen and is still known as a large ball of ice. The popular movie called Frozen was the story of the destruction of Neptune and how it was frozen. The movie Frozen 2 will be out shortly. I'm excited to see what that movie will be like. The last Star Wars movie will come out on December 20, 2019. I hope this movie portrays the end of the war between the light and the dark. Then people might get the idea that the galactic war is actually over. I don't know. I really don't. I'm very skeptic. I still think that it's all lie. There's no real war. It's just what they call just set up. It's just a act. They are all friends together, or it's just a being dividing itself, in a playing violin and heroes, but it's just one single being. That's the secret that the many people don't know. I know the galactic wars, although the war energy is still played out on 30D yet. May take a few more months for that energy to burn itself out. I would like it to stop right now, although it will take more than me to create the end of this Earth war. The galactic wars were fought on the 4D level. It has been an unseen war for many people, unless they could see into their energy level. A picture for the Earth as a band around the Earth that some people have called the astral level. That is what has been cleaved. Many psychic people were born with a 4D body because 4D is the psychic level. Those people have been able to see into that dimension. Everything that exists can be seen on their level, which includes the good, the bad, and the ugly. The people who think with their hearts and manifest love has been experiencing 5D energy for a long time. It's my understanding that the harmonic convergence in August of 1987 lifted us into 4D. That was the first time people from all over the world got together to meditate and create ceremonies. The combined power of all those people on the same wavelength lifted us into the 4D level. Although those people did not realize it would throw us into the galactic war energy that was being played out on 4D. Yeah, they use the war. They use the more energy for them, the better. So a bunch of losers got together to meditate and give out energy to them, so that they will get this energy and use that to create more chaos elsewhere. Now that this war is over, it's time to move totally into 5D. Is it amazing that we are at the end of a war cycle in our whole galaxy that lasted for millions of years? I don't know. I'm skeptic. I don't know why. I don't believe in anything. I don't trust. Now, what are the planets doing? The first thing they are doing is creating chaos all over the world. Yeah, but they are not doing by themselves. Something is behind all that. Moving the cords, pulling the cords. This full moon is focused on a cross in the heavens and the fast moving sign of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. The moon and Aries will be conjunct Eos, the goddess of chaos. Oh, I hope that when will this thing get out of here? The goddess of chaos can as well be another part of Lucifer, who is a gay training. He's a training gay, so he can become anything he wants to. So hold onto your peace within. The sun will be opposing the moon, adding fire to the conjunction of the moon and Earth. This will usher in the climax of the chaotic energy on Earth, which may last until after the sun moves into Capricorn. Yeah, that's your words. And after that, you come after that, after December, and comes another story. Oh, because they are still here. There's another entity here called this and that, and there's still walls going around, and the earth looks so um, dim, and so dark, and blah blah blah. Is at the winter solstice. Mars is in Libra and will stay there until November 18, triggering off all the Capricorn energy. I don't like Capricorn. Capricorn rules governments, and also neither I like Scorpio. I don't like Scorpio. I don't like Virgo. I don't like, and I'm Virgo. I don't like Virgo. I don't like uh, Sagittarius a bit, not much. Um, I don't like Scorpio. I don't like Capricorn. I don't like Aquarius, especially. I don't like Taurus. I don't like Gemini. I don't like Cancer. Capricorn rules governments and instructs us to watch what happens to governments all over the world. She's repeating that, repeating. The southern node is still over Washington DC, so that will probably be where the focus of this energy will occur. The southern node is where things come from the past come back to haunt you. Then Mercury adds to that energy by turning retrograde on Halloween. Halloween is demonic thing. Lucifer arranged all that. This is a culture of Lucifer. Those things to go cemetery and pay homage to the dead could as well be also another Lucifer culture. We do live in interesting times. What a ride we have been on, and it's not over yet, so keep your seat belts buckled. I look forward to the lineup of planets in Capricorn on January 12, 2020, because I think it will move us into a whole new era. This Christmas season might be interesting also, because who knows what may happen. Yeah, may happen. They will come out here to make problem. Whoever celebrate Christmas, they will make problem. They will come down to make problem. Maybe we'll start to have contact with our space brothers and sisters. I don't know what they call bipolarism. She talks about this lighting that come and harms people. Now she's talking about brother, sister, and aliens. It's not that I want to. Who am I to be divided from them? Who am I? But the point is, if this being has been created on chaos here, only trouble, on dominations and control, whoever in their right minds wants to collaborate with them and be in their league and be in their team. Which imbecile, just because they want to pull their balls, whatever, they want to pull balls of those who they think is something great, only because some entity very powerful, because those aliens are very powerful indeed. But it's not because of that we need to go down and treat them like gods. To me, they are not gods. They're not gods. If I have to worship them as a god, then I might as well go around and worship a dog, a cat, a mosquito, a fly. Maybe start to have contact with space brother. Wouldn't be that fun? No, I don't think that would be funny. They are already here in mass ability. I don't think that people who hide and seek is funny. Hide and seek to pull your tails behind. I don't like that. I like people who show up. Be a man and show up. Decide when they come here, tell them to be a man and stop playing hide and seek, because I don't like this game. That's it.